This is the first vertical screen console on my channel, an incredible new release from MagicX, an M-Pound called the Zero 40. This console was made specifically for fans of Nintendo DS games, and honestly, I think it has no real downsides. Well, except maybe the price tag of nearly 80 euros, but even that feels justified. It's nearly a perfect device, and today we're going to take a closer look at it. Not long ago, I reviewed another console from MagicX on my channel, their smaller model, the Mini Zero 28. These two are very similar in terms of specs, but the new version feels like they fixed a lot of the issues from the previous model. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start with the unboxing. The Zero 40 comes in a box like this. On the back, you'll find the basic specs. We'll talk about those in more detail shortly. Inside the box, aside from the console itself, there is a user manual and a small box with a charging cable. It's a standard USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable. But here's my question. If the console is black, why is the cable white? That feels a bit off. By the way, you can buy this console from the official M-Pound store. It comes in both black and white. The white version actually looks even more stylish in my opinion. And if you want to save some money, use my promo code Blogoodf to get 10% off. You'll find the link in the description box. Let's take the console out of the packaging sleeve. It has this unusual white shape, but it feels surprisingly comfortable in the hands. The plastic is matte and high quality. The console itself feels thin and well balanced. Its weight is distributed nicely. Let's turn it on. Out of the box, it runs Android 10, which is a big plus. You can install not only games, but also apps and use a browser. Now let's go over the key specs of the Zero 40. It's powered by an AllWinner A133 Plus CPU and comes with 2GB of DDR4 RAM. Graphics are handled by a PowerVR G8300 GPU. The console features a 4-inch vertical IPS touchscreen with a resolution of 480 by 800 pixels. It even seems to have an oleophobic coating, so your finger glides smoothly across the screen. Inside is a 4300 mAh battery, which gives you around 5 to 7 hours of gameplay, depending on the game. As I mentioned, it runs Android 10 with a custom launcher called Dawn, designed to organize your games and apps. It also has a built-in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, stereo speakers, and even vibration feedback. On the front, we've got these small glossy buttons. They feel nice to press, and your thumb glides over them smoothly during gameplay. The D-pad is also the high-quality kind we've come to expect from these handhelds. Diagonal inputs register really well. It's a great D-pad, you'll enjoy playing with it. Below the D-pad there is an analog stick, the exact same one from the smaller model, so I can confidently say it's a solid Hall effect stick. Up top, you'll find shoulder triggers. All the buttons here have a nice tactile micro-click feel. You also get 2 USB-C ports for charging and accessories, plus a headphone jack. On the left side, there are 2 microSD card slots and the power button. And yes, it comes with a solid 64GB microSD card right out of the box. It already includes 1400 Nintendo DS games and over 500 arcade games. Of course, you can expand the library with games from other systems. Just keep in mind, some of them might not look ideal on a vertical screen, but I've tested it and honestly, you get used to it pretty quickly. On the right side there is a volume button, and the select and start buttons are located just under the main controls. I really like the console's ergonomics. It sits perfectly in the hands and is very comfortable for long gaming sessions. And before we continue, please like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. This helps me promote the channel. Also, you can click the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you for your attention. Let's continue. Now let's test a few games. I'll start with some classic horizontal games that weren't pre-installed, but I still want to show you that this console can handle anything.
Way cool!
PSP games run really well thanks to the updated PPSSPP emulator and Vulkan support. I'm sure you'll be able to play many demanding titles with good and stable FPS on this device. Now let's move on to the Nintendo DS titles, what this console was really made for. As you can see, the experience is smooth and super enjoyable. The DS game library is massive, so boredom is not an option.
Nice work.
I truly think this is a fantastic handheld for Nintendo DS retro gaming. It's lightweight, fairly compact and most importantly very flexible. The developers clearly listened to feedback and improved everything that was lacking in earlier models. That's why I can easily recommend this console to anyone who's a fan of Nintendo DS games, but doesn't own the original device. Now we're just waiting for the same console design, but with a horizontal screen and 2 analog sticks. That would definitely be a bestseller for all portable retro gaming fans, and easily the best console in the budget to mid-range segment. And just a reminder, you can grab this console from the M-Pound store using the link in the description box. I hope you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I wish you pleasant nostalgia and successful completion of your favorite games.